ghost ride the rave, ghost. I'ma ghost ride the rave. I wanna look at the stars today, ghost. I'ma ghost ride the rave, ghost.
What's up, guys? Ghost AK back here, bringing you that long-waited combo video. Sorry it took so long. I was really working hard for this YCS. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to the UDS, but it paid off for YCS. Hopefully, pay off for the future. But we'll show you guys this little combo. It's just a little variation of the deck that I'm playing, kind of the end board I'm trying to work with here. So many variations to this that you guys can do, so much that you can add, and there's so much variation of extra stuff you can go into with your saryuja draws, with what you open. But here we're just going to go with the most basic thing I can kind of think of to show you guys, to give you the gist of it. So we're going to start with one starter, whether it's the Raptor or the Draconet. These are the two. If you check out my other video, check my deck list, these are the two starters I played with. This could be Fossil Dig, of course. These are just going to be two random cards that are going to be discarded. So they literally can be anything that is not going to be detrimental to the combo, which almost is nothing in this deck. There's only a couple cards that, like, if you drew the Carbonet on, you're going to be fine. If you draw one of the opposite vanillas, it's going to be fine. Depending on the hand, you change the variance up a little bit. But so two random cards, like I said, one extender. We're just going to use a snake for this example. It's an auto extender guarantee. But whether it's a danger, maybe it's another quick launch, Fossil Dig for a miscellaneous just to get out the Aeolo. In this scenario, it can be any monster. It doesn't have to be a dragon, just anything that comes on the board. And then this is going to be, we're going to end the combo and show you before I activate the quick launch what it would be if I didn't have this. But this is just your variation of ending on your Savage as well. This is going to be the Rocket Tracer at the end of the combo to give me the Savage. However, this could be, let's say you use multiple Dangers effects in the turn and drew some cards, and you had like a Nessie plus like a Aeolo play, or you didn't use Carbonet on, you started with Draconet, and then you have Carbonet on later in the game to use to get the Flameville Guard to go with a Nessie. Really, this can be just whatever your variation of Savage is going to be. And I'll show you guys when we get to that point, but that's all this card is meant to be for. So we'll give you guys the basic right there of that. So we'll start off. For this example, we'll use the extra card, so we'll go with the Raptor. Only thing that would be different is you go normal summon Draconet, bring out the Serpent, and that would make your Ib. So instead of the Draconet, let's just put these on the side. We'll go Raptor, same exact thing. Actually, put the graveyard over here for you guys. Bear with me, guys, doing this upside down. So send the Carbonet on. Carbonet on's effect, obviously. You're going to banish. Let's put the extra deck over there. For your Flameville Guard, you're going to Synchro. You're going to make your Ib. Your Ib's effect's going to add you your World Legacy. Now from here, you do have the variation. Like I said, with the Dangers, it's a little bit better with the Snake effect. You do have the risk of hitting the quick launch here. So for example, we're just going to go with setting this to make sure we don't discard it. And let's going to say the worst case scenario is the Danger gets sniped itself. Obviously, if this gets hit, you kind of have to rely on your Saryuja variants. But like I said, this combo, when you guys start playing with the deck and you do the combos yourself, you'll notice that this is very easy to replace with any combination of the cards later in the combo. So we'll just use the example. Snake comes out itself. Danger got sniped. They're good at rolling dice. So we're going to link our two, Snake and Ib. And now here, usually I would go into that Lambda in the old deck. But now that we're playing the Orcust, we're going to go into that Nightmare. From here, you're going to trigger your Ib's effect, since it was sent to the graveyard, summon the World Chalice. Now you're going to start your Nightmare play, link your Phoenix into your Mermaid. Now Mermaid is going to discard one of those random cards. Like I said, could be anything that's not detrimental to the combo. Very, very few cards that can really be detrimental in this position right now. Obviously, opening multiple Nightmares can be detrimental, so that would be your one thing you don't want to open. But you want to summon your Nightmare out. Now from here, you're going to do a couple different plays. So now you're going to activate your World Legacy, bringing back a dragon. We'll put them over here just to kind of keep them out of the way. So now we're going to make our Galatea with the Nightmare and the Orcust. Galatea here. Pretty important to put in this zone. You'll notice because if you can extend, and when I'm going to make this into an LP, you don't want to be fully onto this side to where you can't make another pisty pointing to the LP. So if you do it too far to this side, you're going to run out of zones. You always want to make sure you put the Galatea on this side just to free you up depending on what you have left in hand, depending on what they hand trap, stuff like that. So now you're going to link your Guard Dragon into the better Guard Dragon. Now you'll use your spell effect, if you guys didn't know, move a dragon to another zone. Now LP can trigger, activate its effects, bring out the Red Med. From here, Red Med's going to activate its effect, summon a dragon. Can only summon dragons because of the LP. Now here it's going to be a little weird. We're going to end up leaving the LP on the board. We're going to go into our Saryuja play with all 4. Getting rid of that Galatea. Now here's where you draw your 4, put 3 back. Drawing 4 cards, like I said, is going to add so much variation to this combo. So play test this hand with yourself, guys. I'm just going to show you. We're going to add 1 random card. Let's say it's another called by. So that's our random card we added. Now we're going to use our Guard Dragon effect, banish. Bring back that vanilla to a zone link monster points to. Link it into our pisty. Pisty's effect's going to activate. Bring back the Red Med. Red Med's effect, bring back a dragon. Now we're making our aggro ping. And you guys kind of see where we're going from here. If you saw my deck list video, deck profile. Aggro ping is going to bring out that hot red. And now here's where you use all 3 dragons to banish, to summon Trishula. Now, Trishula effect will trigger. Obviously, you're going to take that super poly target out of their extra deck so you don't get super polyed anymore because you're going to end on 4 darks. Otherwise, if, let's say they don't play it, you don't have to worry about super poly. You just look at their extra deck, hit the best card. And going from here on out, you know what your opponent's playing. You can kind of change your variations of the combos to what you want to end. Good, amazing card. So now that after that's triggered, we are going to bear with me, guys, I'm upside down. Okay, now we're gonna link into our Hieratic Seal. So this is where actually adding that call by does kind of make it a little different. Let's say if I have any monster just to summon off that Saryuja before I link it away, that's gonna give me an extra negate. So we'll go back to that real fast. Right here, let's just say it's any monster. Bring that monster out off of the Saryuja. Now link those 2. So if it's a vanilla, you have to make sure you use the vanilla to make the seal. If it's not a vanilla and it's effect monster, it's okay because you can leave it to make sure you use it with the Orcust. Otherwise, you're gonna do these 2, leave that. But since it's a vanilla, you have to do these 2 into the seal. There it is. Okay. Now we're gonna activate our quick launch. Summon our rocket from the deck. Now up until this point, we have not done anything to make sure we're locked into darks. So all these plays have been legal up to this point. Now we're gonna activate the Tracer, popping the Guard Dragon spell. That's gonna get us our silver rocket. We'll synchro those into the Boral Savage. Savage will equip that Saryuja. I'll have 4 counters. And now we can start our Orcust combos. Like I said, we have to leave an effect monster out there for that. So Nightmare is going to send a Horror, target any of your monsters to boost. It's only till the end of turn, so it doesn't matter. Horror effect, Skeleton. Now we can link these two into our Galatea. We'll Skeleton effect, bring back the other Galatea we used earlier in the turn. We're going to overlay into our Dingrisu. His effect's going to attach Skeleton. This way, next turn, you can link away into a Boral Sword, Skeleton back the Dingrisu to send a card, and you have game with a Boral Sword if this doesn't win. Orcust effect is going to shuffle back your Horror, back to the deck, and that gives you your trap. So now, if this is called by the grave, you can set it. If it was an extra monster, you could have used it at any point in the combo to make sure help extend. If let's say you get hand trapped on a certain point, depending on what they hand trap, that extender could have pushed through that. Now in this end board, we're ending with the counter trap with the Galatea, the hot red negate, the 2 protects with the Dingrisu, the Hermetic Seal, and the Savage for 4 with the boost. Now when we pass to our opponent, since we looked at their extra deck and we know what they're playing, if we know they're playing, let's say, a Thunder Dragon, Orcust, any really light dark base deck, standby phase, you can shotgun this seal effect. Let's say, obviously, they don't have any cards on the field, so you just want to bring back your Saryuja, give you another extra deck option. This is going to resolve to bring out a dragon from the deck, and that will be your Quackmere Drago. So now they cannot special summon light or dark monsters. Obviously, they can only normal summon once per turn, and you have 2 protects for the special summon negate, along with 3 negates. So pretty much the entire weekend of YCS Portland, every time I made this board against the light and dark decks, it was never broken except for once, and that was when my opponent played double Starving Venom, and I couldn't rip it with the Trishula. So he super polyed 2 of them away, and then he sphere moded the other 3 away. And it was the Necros player. He had a great deck, so props to him on that game. But other than that, that's really the basic combo. You can change the variation up on depending on what level 8 synchros you want to go to. You could try to play Destrudo, go to level 7s. Big part I'm not playing in this deck is the Brotar Levianeer combo, and I'm actually not playing the Tempest, which is a big surprise. But those cards, they can help too, depending on the variations with Dragon Shrine and Dragoonity Link. This was the most comfortable thing I found going into the event. Once again, I apologize, didn't come out with a combo video sooner, but this is what I was working on. So it got me far, got me to that top 16. Fortunately, misplay on my own end did not get me further than that. So, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed that combo video. We'll leave it there, and if you guys want to see more, make sure like, comment, subscribe, and shoot out any other variations you want to get me to try, and any other end boards scenarios I want to. I was thinking about the Cyberstein, kind of the 5,000. It was a little risky, but there are some spicy things you can do with that. So I'm always open to suggestions. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Thank you, guys.
Goes ride the rave, ghost. I'ma go ride the rave. I wanna look at the stars today, ghost. I'ma go ride the rave, ghost.